Most people choose a note app the wrong way. They see a TikTok about Notion, or their friend raves about Obsidian, and they jump in. 2 weeks later, they're frustrated and switching again. The problem isn't the apps. It's that every note-taking guide compares features instead of asking, what's your actual workflow? Are you writing novels or capturing quick thoughts? Do you need AI, or does that slow you down? Today, I tested 5 major free note apps in real workflows. No marketing bias, just what actually works. Before we compare apps, forget about feature checklists. Ask yourself 3 things instead. First, is this for capture or creation? Quick phone notes need different design than long-form writing. Second, do you share notes with others, or is this personal? Collaboration changes everything. Third, how much friction can you tolerate? Some apps require setup and linking. Others work instantly. Speed to first note matters more than you think. Obsidian is free forever. No subscription. You own your files. They're just markdown on your hard drive. It's built for linking ideas together, which is incredible if that's your workflow. You can build a personal knowledge base that gets smarter over time. But here's the honest part. Obsidian has a learning curve. The interface isn't intuitive for beginners. Mobile sync isn't built in. You need a third-party tool or paid plugin. If you're a researcher, writer, or someone who thinks in connected ideas, Obsidian's worth that learning time. If you just want to jot something down, move on. Notion is free for basic use and genuinely powerful. You can build databases, wikis, project trackers, and note systems all in one place. It's beautiful and flexible. The catch? It's slower than other apps. Opening Notion to capture a quick thought takes 5 seconds, and you'll feel that delay every single time. Notion shines if you're already living in Notion for databases and projects. But if you just want a notepad, Notion is overkill. It's like buying a truck when you need a bicycle. Great truck, though. Apple Notes works so quietly you might not appreciate it. Open to write in under a second. Syncs across your devices instantly. Uses iCloud, so no account to remember. Supports sketches, scans, and images naturally. And it's completely free if you have an iPhone or Mac. The limitation: you're locked into Apple's ecosystem. Android users are left out. But for Apple users who don't need fancy linking or databases, Apple Notes is probably your answer. It just works. And sometimes that's everything. OneNote is free, syncs across any device, and works on Windows, Mac, Android, and iOS. You can organize notes by notebook, section, and page. It feels like a real notebook. Search is excellent. Collaboration is built in. The interface feels dated compared to newer apps, but it's stable and does exactly what you'd expect. If you're in the Microsoft ecosystem already or use Windows, OneNote deserves consideration. It doesn't get attention because it doesn't have a cool brand, but it's genuinely solid. Joplin is open source and free, similar to Obsidian, but with a flatter learning curve. Standard Notes focuses on privacy and simplicity. No fancy features, just encrypted notes. LogSec is another Obsidian alternative that emphasizes daily journaling and bullet points. Google Keep is stupid simple, perfect if you want to text yourself reminders. None of these are wrong choices. They're just more specialized. Your actual use case determines whether they're right. Here's the framework. If you're on Apple only and want zero friction, Apple Notes. If you live in Microsoft products, OneNote. If you're building a linked knowledge system and don't mind setup, Obsidian. If you already use Notion for projects, Notion Notes. If you want privacy and simplicity, Standard Notes. If none of those fit, Google Keep. The right answer depends entirely on your workflow. Test the winner for 1 real week. Not a demo, actual use. Your workflow reveals which app fits. After testing these in actual work, capturing voice memos, writing drafts, organizing research, syncing to my phone, I found that people don't fail with note apps because of features. They fail because they pick based on hype instead of habit. The best note app is the one you'll actually use. That sounds obvious, but it's the real answer. I linked a comparison chart in the description that shows pricing, sync speeds, learning curve, and real-world use for each of these. Download it and stop second-guessing yourself. What note-taking feature can't you live without? Comment below and we will build it.